It's not possible. No one's ever been able to...
Hello, my name is Aidan, or Chunky, and I'll be doing my deck profile of Crusadias, which I ran at the Mesa Regionals. It went really well. I only bricked twice with the deck, so the deck's really consistent, and breaking boards was really easy. However, the main flaw of the deck is any turn after 2, and because your consistency of being able just to keep going really goes down, especially compared to going up against Orcus, and even Cyber Dragons. I really had a hard time, and Sky Striker. You just need to get that one big yeet punch in, and if you get that, it's easy. It's super easy. Alright, let's get started. We're going to go for Maximus first. He's great for 2 reasons. One, he is your OTK enabler with making your Crusadias deal double damage. Also, you can use him to chain block, which I'll show later. Next will be Draco. He is needed. He helps you just extend, because you need at least 2 monsters in your hand to go into your Equimax, which is easy. And Draco lets you get back your normal summon. And so you just normal summon whatever, link off, summon him next, and you get that back to get that special summon back. Next is Arboria. She's great because she's just flat protection if your link would be destroyed instead. So that could be by battle, by card effect. Sadly, there's a lot of other removal, be it either Ding Dong with just sending. So it's a little sad, even though I would put her in the grave. Using her all the time didn't actually happen. Next is Reclusia. Everyone loves this card because it's like a scrap dragon. I barely actually used the effect. I used it on the floodgates or whatever, which I needed to really get rid of. But it was just another Crusadia free summon.
Always.
And Leo is terrible. But the reason he's great is because you could chain block really easily with him. So if you need that Magius search, Leo's your man. He will make sure that search goes through.
So he's just like another body to like help you chain block then?
Yeah, he is exactly what it is, because everyone will try to negate that Magius, and he just helps with that block. Next, we run the Honorary Crusadia, which is World Legacy Crown. Again, if it's a link zone, it's a free summon. And when it's on the field, you can negate stuff from the extra deck, which is just that little extra spice. And being 2,000, he really beefs up your Equimax. So that's the main Crusadia engine. Next, we go into the Board Breakers, which are the Kaijus. These things were amazing. Any big board that tried to set up on me, just get rid of. Colossus, Titans, Sky Striker, first game, when they would set up, you just get rid of their Sky Striker, and then you're free that entire turn. So with Tandem, you run 3 Slumbers, obviously.
Would you ever want to change the engine at all, or did it come in handy? Because it was like 1 Gameciel.
Yeah, so I have 2 big boys, the Gameciel, or the fire and the light one. Those are great because it doesn't matter which one you give your opponent, because as long as it's pointing to Equimax, you're gaining that attack. So I would run the 2 big boys and then the 2 little ones, just in case. And it worked really well. You could change this up, but I really would recommend this. Because you get that extra oomph, and then you get that worst case scenario give to your opponent.
Man, Tony's just taking a nap.
Alright, now for the best card in this deck that made everyone's head turn, Power. Power is absolutely stupid. If for the entire turn your card is unaffected by card effects. People really underestimated this card. It took a lot of people to realize how good it was. It just makes your Crusadia unaffected by card effects for the entire turn. So that includes Nibiru, that includes Impermanence. Anything that would try to change it, you could activate and you're good. I only run 2 because you're able to search it really easily with Regulex. And then going for the 1-0s of also the Crusadia spells, I would run Testament and Revival. Again, Testament just helps protect you, and also if you know you can't OTK and you need that card recursion, its second effect is great for that extra draws. And then Revival just helps. It's really great against the Orcus matchup because you can't just do that one big punch because they could protect each other. So going Revival just lets you then hit every single monster, giving you that extra damage.
Did you message me directly?
Next we have Called Buys. This came in clutch a lot of the times. I was playing against a Thunder Dragon, and he left a Colossus in the grave, and he had 2 on the field. So on my turn, I just went, all right, Called Buy, and I just destroyed him.
Nice.
And this also then helped with Orcus, anything else that needed the grave.
Yeah.
This is really your only disruption in the deck for your opponent. This is all about just like blowing through your opponent, so I don't really have disruption on the opponent's turn. It's all about your turn.
Did you run into a lot of hand traps at the regional, like where that came up?
I didn't run into a lot. The few times I did just helped me continue my plays. So this is good on both sides. Next, I then have Desires. Your hands are super consistent as long as you get 2 monsters. But that Desires really helps on that one-time clutch. One time I drew all spells and then my Desires, and I drew the 2 monsters I needed. So it's really great. And you run so many duplicates, it doesn't really matter. Next, Succession. Just get that free summon.
Man, that's a...
What did you do?
Oh, nothing. No, yeah, you can keep going.
Next we have the Succession, which is just a Monster Reborn for links. As long as you have a zone, just bring it back. Really helping with that big punch, getting back your Kaijus from the grave or whatever. And then for the 1-ups, we have Reinforcement of the Army. Worst comes to worst, you play that, get your Arboria. Monster Reborn. And lastly, the MVP of the deck, Impermanence. This helps so much on both my turn and the opponent's turn, stopping those big plays. And I don't think I would have done as well if I didn't have these. So these are a must-have. Alright, next we're going to the extra deck, which might throw you through a loop a little bit. First, 3 Magus. I tried just running 2 of all the Crusadias, and once your opponent goes through your Maguses, you're dead. So you need that 3rd just to help, just in case you have to go through all of them. Next, you then have the 2 Regulex, just to search the spells. And then lastly, the big boy of the deck, Equimax. He was great getting those.
Look at that prismatic. Yo!
Getting those negates. He negates anything. Someone tried to evenly match me, he just stopped. He was great, and getting him up to a ridiculous amount of attack just feels so good. Next, we have the now useless engine because of the ban list. We actually have an Orcus engine. This deck's biggest weakness is going first, and every deck in the meta right now really wants to go first. So I prepared for that, doing that, destroy the board, and go for the OTK. And after that, every single game they made me go first. And so citing in the Orcus engine then allows you to build a board that you're then able to sit on, which is really great. So then we have the Ding Dong, the Long Boy, and the Galatea. I mean, it's pretty standard for Orcus. My last extra deck was Boral Sword, or Boral Load.
Dude, nice Boral Sword.
Yeah, nice Boral Sword. Boral Load.
Yeah.
I never went into him in the tournament, but I have gone into him previously. He's just really great for that final push.
Are you saying that's Boral Load or Boral Sword?
Boral Load. Because he is that dark, just in case you have to after the Orcus.
If you had Boral Sword, would you have wanted that?
No. You already have so much OTK potential, you don't need something else. You have a Link 3 OTK,
right.
You don't need a Link 4.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now I have the 2 Harp, 2 Skeleton, 2 Knighmare.
What is this? Is this your side?
This is my side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Just
Yeah, no.
after the deck,
After the
here's
deck.
also cards.
Yeah, so this is a side, pretty standard Orcus. I did run 1 extra Skeleton, just to help. It's kind of up in the air if you want to.
Did you ever brick with the extra skeleton? Or no?
No, I actually bricked more with the Nightmare.
Oh, nice.
I think everyone bricks with the Nightmare, so it's not just me. Then you obviously have the Babel and the Crescendo. And then for the more side deck, not just the smoke screen, Cosmic Cyclone was also the goat of the deck, just being able to get rid of any back row. Or even the multi-rolls and the Widow Acres were really great, just to try to get rid of their constant recursion. Was really great. The one Crawler, because I had this for when I went first, because you can search it off of Regulex, and Equimax sadly needs either a Crusadia or a World Legacy to negate. So a lot of my boards ended with a Equimax and then either the Ding Dong or the Galatea, just so then I could have that Crescendo. And so you didn't really have the room for another Crusadia. So having this, getting the free search for a World Legacy, and then him becoming a negate for Equimax was really great. Next is Nibiru. And Nibiru is Nibiru, which is really great. But I kind of struggled at times knowing which one was better. Is it better to try to hope to pull the Nibiru to stop your opponent, or just keep the Kaiju engine in to then have them build their board and then just take it apart? Both are really good. I went against when I went against Thunder Dragon, I actually played both. I sided out by called buys and then just did the 3 Nibirus just for ultimate board breaking, which worked really well. And plus, it's really spicy when you give them like a super beefy token, which then just translates into Equimax hitting even harder.
Did you ever do that?
Oh yeah, I did it like twice. It was great.
Nice.
I think I got a token up to one of my games. I got a token up to 10k. And once I summoned that Equimax and my opponent saw that he had no negates, he just said game 2. So, alright, so that's my Crusadia. Unfortunately, the side deck is unplayable now. But stay updated, because I'm going to be changing that to Mech Knights, just trying to get some more negates in there. And I think there's a lot of good potential in that build. So, thank you.